Good afternoon, this is Rachel Malcolm from Maternal Child Health, and we are going to be making chili today. So chili is a great meal when it's cooler out, it's nice and hearty. So we're going to be starting with some lean ground beef. So we can be really flexible here. You could use ground turkey, extra lean ground beef, or maybe some game like ground moose. All of these options are lower in fat. If you are using a low-fat meat, it's probably a good idea to put some non-stick cooking spray in the pot or a little bit of oil. So I'm just going to add in the beef. And now I'm going to put in half a cup of onions. These are chopped, all ready for us. And we're going to do 2 cloves of garlic. I love the smell of fresh garlic. So you might want more garlic or less. It's just totally up to your preference. So we add this to the pot. Your pot doesn't have to be quite this big, but you want enough room so that it can all cook in one pot and you have less dishes to do. So I'm going to put this on the stove on medium heat, just stirring it occasionally, and we're gonna cook it till that meat is brown, and that's gonna take about 8 to 10 minutes. So we're just ready for the next step. The hamburger is all browned here. So we're gonna add the other ingredients. We're gonna add everything except for the beans right now, and they'll be added later. So I'm going to pour in 28 ounces of diced tomatoes. I've got 14 ounces of tomato sauce. There's 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. And I'm gonna add some chili powder. Now this one is really up to you how hot you like your chili. We're gonna be putting in 1 tablespoon of chili powder. If you like it hotter, or if your chili pepper isn't as fresh, then chili powder rather, then you'll probably want more. And I have half a teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. So I'm just gonna stir this together, and I'm gonna put it back on the stove, and I'll just heat it to boiling. I'll just stir constantly, heat it to boiling, and then once it's boiled, we can cover it and simmer it for an hour, and that'll just let the flavors all mix together. So our chili's been simmering for an hour, and it's ready for the beans now. It's looking good and smelling good. I wish you could smell it. Hopefully you have your own on the stove. So I'm going to add in 19 ounces of kidney beans. Now I've already drained and rinsed these. So I just kind of hold the metal lid, tip it, let it drain out, and then put in some fresh water, and do that a couple times just to make sure you get all that starchy water out. So I'm gonna add those in. And I'm gonna put this back on the stove and let it simmer, and I'm just letting it thicken up at this point to the right consistency, and that'll take about 10 minutes. So our chili is all done. So a great way to eat chili is a great big bowl full of it with a nice fresh bun on the side. Another way to eat chili, and this is what my family does, is we do it Cincinnati style. So that's where you have some pasta, and then we put the chili on top and add some cheddar cheese, and it melts all in there. And then I like to have mine with a little bit of sour cream as well. So there it is. Have a great weekend from all of us at Carriers of Candy.